Today is April 5th, 2015. This is another planting of potato video and a potato video update. Now, if you guys remember this bed that we planted a few weeks ago, you can see the potatoes are popping up. So that's a good sign. Now, I've had some cold weather, so I've had some flowers die and a couple have survived. Now I've been rearranging the backyard garden and doing raised beds and rearranging the raised beds. Now this raised bed that some of this has been planted this year, the kale is from this year, but the cabbage was from over the winter. And it actually is now starting to, wait, that's not cabbage, that's broccoli. Well, interesting. So it looks like what I thought was cabbage may be broccoli. Well, anyway, that has overwintered. The garlic here has overwintered. It's looking pretty thick. I need to water it. Now, you can see all the different beds I've been working on. I've been trying to level them and make a path. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 new beds here. And then we've got this bed and that potato bed. And then I've got a little bitty bed over there. So I've got 12 beds in the back altogether. And we'll do different things. Now, this bed's going to be watered, and maybe this bed too. But anyway, that'll be planted in a few weeks or a month or so. But this bed, even though it gets a lot of shade, I'm going to try and do potatoes in here. And as you can see, I'm going to, as you're watching, put in some fertilizer here along the bottom. And then, as you can see, these potatoes, this is the last of my potatoes that I've been chitting. I'm going to plant these and see how they go. So, this is one of my potatoes from last year. But I'm going to try and plant most of these. And any of them that I don't get planted today, I'll put into a, into a bucket. But this will be my last potato. Now, when you're growing potatoes, you don't want to add lime. Do not add lime, because potatoes like pHs from 5.2 to 6. And of course, that's below the neutral pH of 7. That's an acidic pH. So they like leaf mulch and all that type of thing. Anything that can lower. They like a little sulfur, which I don't have any. But they like a little bit of, I guess if you would add charcoal and stuff, that would lower the pH. Anything that would lower the pH, potatoes will like. And we'll see how these potatoes do. Now, as you can see, I've added some 13-13-13 fertilizer. This will be my last bed of planting potatoes. So it's still not too late to plant potatoes. In fact, potatoes can be planted, here, let's try this. I don't know if this will work. I've never tried to do it this way. Potatoes can be planted all year round, but you'll have to keep them in warm temperatures. You can plant them inside. I don't know if you remembered me planting those little half-gallon containers of potatoes in January. And they're now outside and doing good. I should actually check. I'll do a reveal here in a month or two. Now with potatoes, you just let the potato vines die. It takes about, I think about 120 days for potatoes to mature and things. But when the vines flop over and start to die, after you've had flowers, in fact, I understand that after the potatoes start to flower, you can either knock off the flowers, pinch them off, but at that point, you could actually check to see if you have potatoes, is what I understand. They might be small, but that's how you know. When the potato plant itself gives out, then you know you can dig them up, or you could let the ground store them even longer, you know, not do anything for a month or two or even longer. But when you're ready to dig them up, they should be ready to be eaten. Okay, I hope that's informative. I hope you guys have learned something today. Okay, well, so this will be, I guess, in my backyard, 2 of the 12 beds will be potato beds. Now, I'm also going to plant probably maybe some corn with this. I'm going to do companion planting with my potatoes. I'm going to try to. Okay, love you guys. Bye-bye.